The star-studded teams of the Africa TV Starcraft Team League put on a show for viewers in the South Korean Season 2 finals last week, fighting for their share of just under $18,000 in prize wins as they excited fans with an RTS classic. Queen, Miso, Stork, Rush made up the LOGINmedia squad, rotating in and out of matches to secure a Game 7 tiebreaker against their opponent's eSport fund in the Grand Final showdown. Terran sensation Rush was the first to put a point on the board for LOGINmedia. 2 games down in the series, the Brood Wars prodigy turned things around with his science vessels, an ability-heavy aerial unit that could easily punish clustered enemy Zerg. Flying high up in the air and detecting all invisible and buried units around it, the science vessel remains safe from Zergling and Ultralisk melee attacks, but is easily destroyed by Hydralisk and Mutalisk ranged projectiles, so maneuvering them out of harm's way was a must for Rush. The star of the show was the Irradiate ability. By selecting a target Zerg unit, Irradiate dealt severe damage over time to both the unit and surrounding friendlies. Biological-based armies can drop in seconds if the right targets are selected. When it came to protecting its own, the science vessel deployed a defense matrix on an ally, drastically increasing its maximum health so that it can act as a meat shield in the heat of battle. Next up was a Zerg player straight from the Brood Wars Hall of Fame. Queen tore a hole through his enemy's defenses in Game 4 with a variety of units, but none can look past the game-changing Lurker to get the job done. The Lurker hides underground and fires off heavy damage spikes that affect all enemy units in its path. By moving these units ahead of his army, Queen was able to place them perfectly before the battle had really started, resulting in many Zealot and Dragoon deaths in a short amount of time. Only useful when buried, this makes the Lurker an ambush king. Opponents are forced to quickly tech for detection or see their armies dwindle in numbers at a rapid rate. In the nail-biting 7th game, where it was do or die for both competitors, Queen once again returned to the battlefield in a Zerg-on-Zerg fight for survival. The match quickly became a numbers game, with the popular high-flying Zerg unit, the Mutalisk, fearsome and speedy attackers that are near unstoppable in high numbers. Not only does the Mutalisk have a terrain advantage as a flyer, their single-target attacks bounce from target to target, posing a real threat to grouped-up units who try to focus their attacks. These glaive attacks are able to penetrate the armor and shields of any flying or ground unit when the Mutalisks are stacked together, so area-based abilities like a Science Vessel's Irradiate or a High Templar's Psionic Storm are key to their destruction. Queen and his Zerg opponent, Action, both massed their Mutalisks and prepared for a battle of numbers in the air. Queen pulled through with the help of some anti-air Scourge flyers, taking the game and the series for the LOGINmedia squad. These 3 Brood Wars units are sure to shift the map in your favor in your next game of StarCraft. Thanks for watching. Hit the subscribe button to keep up to date with the amazing eSport content from around the gaming globe. Only on Unbeaten Esports.